ground going about 90 miles an hour.
Yeah, but she was dead before that. Shot in the head.
That one.
Shut the whole thing down.
What are her chances?
She's into the ground, Sporty. She's dead.
Are you happy? Huh? I mean, ask yourself. Are you happy? How can you be happy here with this city life? Hemmed in by concrete and glass and steel. Huh? Barking dogs just driving you mad. Neighbors all over the place just hemming you in. Huh? Being terrorized by animals and hoodlums. Well, of course you're not happy. It's driving you crazy. It's driving you nuts. Well, friends, here's the solution.
Big Jack's Camperland.
Whoa, whoa! Where your fantasy of freedom becomes an RV reality. We've got 4 acres of fun and freedom here, folks. Motorhomes! We've got the biggest selection of country comfort cruisers this side of the Mississippi.
Whoop! How'd that get there?
Big Jack's Camperland, open from 9 to midnight, huh? You come and see us, you hear? Big Jack loves you. Got the picture?
Captain, the way I see it, this DB is not our responsibility. Route 9's the dividing line between Palmdale and L.A.
She does have a point there, Charlie. It all depends on what side of the road that body's laying on.
Hello.
Why today of all days?
Don't take us all personally now. Just relax.
Hello, Ernie. How are things doing in Palmdale? Yeah, so, I hear we've got a DB up on Route 9, and there's some question as to whose side of the road she's on. Ah, okay. Ernie, a pleasure, as usual. Yeah, so long. Well, McCall, unless you want to drag that body to the other side of the road, she's all yours.
Grace.
What's the matter with her?
Well, today is her birthday, Charlie. You screwed it up.
This guy's really great, too.
I take it you have a lunch date?
I had a lunch date.
Anybody I know?
You wouldn't approve.
So, what do we got this time? Another jerk attorney?
What do you mean, another jerk attorney? What do you think, just because I date one attorney one time, you think those are the only kind of guys I date? No. This guy happens to be a doctor. And he's very successful and he's very busy, which means we don't have a lot of time together. Now we're not going to have any time together.
I'll tell you what. I'll go on this little run, and you can stay with your doctor.
Really? You mean,
Sure.
Yeah? You cover?
Sure.
Oh, mwah, you're an angel.
Yeah. Take it easy on him. How you doing, Barney?
Hi, Hunter.
What's your name?
There's no ID on her, but they're running her prints. Judging from the marks on the ground, looks like she rolled about 60 feet.
Looks like she hit the ground going about 90 miles an hour.
Yeah, but she was dead before that. Shot in the head.
Her name was Anita Fargo, alias Maria Fuego. First arrested May of 1985 on prostitution. She was 19 years of age. Then, 6 months later, Fargo was picked up again as Darlene Darling. God, about the names on these girls.
You know, I think I like this blonde look better.
Mm-hmm. Then again, as Betty Blade.
Betty Blade? What a name. Is this the last we got on her?
That's it. She was picked up with two other girls, Susan Dumont, alias Susie Q, and Mary Lakowski, alias Vicky Lake.
Well, they were picked up near MacArthur Park. Tell you what, I'll go down there and talk to some of the working girls.
I'm gonna go with you and hold them while you interrogate.
What, are you lonely? No, you can stay here and talk to Sporty.
Sporty, that's a good idea. Drive carefully. Kirby, how you doing?
Hi, Sergeant.
Sporty, hi.
Good afternoon, Sergeant. How you doing?
I'm not interrupting a big, important business meeting, am I?
No interruption. I'm just boning up on a new tax law.
Oh, trying to figure out how you can lay off some of Bogota's million?
Me? Bogota's million? Are you crazy, Sergeant? I told you I don't have it, but I wish I did, because it would be worth every cent just to get you to drop the subject.
Consider it drops. I need some info. Anita Fargo. She's a hooker.
You don't say. Yeah, I've seen her around, but not lately. What's she into?
She's into the ground, Sporty. She's dead. You see, I'm looking for a couple of her co-workers, Susie Q and a Vicky Lake.
Yeah, well, you know how these girls are, Sergeant. They come and they go. Every time you drag them into the station, they got a new name. But I will see what I can do. Sporty James Enterprises.
Appreciate it, Sporty.
Just doing my duty as a law-abiding citizen.
This for the sergeant.
Thanks, Kirby. Hi. Where are you?
I'm at a phone booth. I found Susie.
Well, that's very fast work, McCall. Where'd you find her?
I don't really have time to go into it, but get a load of this. She and Anita Fargo were working for a guy who runs RVs from here to San Francisco, servicing truckers and traveling salesmen.
Gotta be kidding.
That's just the beginning, too. Listen, she wants to talk, but she's real scared. Why don't you meet me at my house at safe at 7 o'clock tonight, okay?
Yeah, see you there. Ta-ta.
Ta-ta.
Yeah, officer down. Send an ambulance code 3 to 8534 Mesden Drive.
Code blue, ICU. Code blue, ICU. Give blue your medicine. Call the operator.
I'm sorry you can't come in here. You'll have to wait outside.
Excuse me, please, out of the way. Dr. Parker, 3 North. Dr. Parker, 3 North, please. Physical therapist to 5 East, please.
Any news?
They just rolled Susan Dumont out. She's dead.
Sergeant Hunter?
Yes.
I'm Dr. Lee.
Dr. Lee.
Sergeant McCall is in the intensive care unit. Her condition is critical.
What are her chances?
She's a bullet lodged between her third and fourth vertebrae. She's experiencing what we call spinal shock. She's paralyzed from the neck down. This might be temporary, caused by the swelling in the spinal cord, or the bullet might have caused permanent damage.
Well, can't you operate?
We won't know until the swelling goes down. That could take maybe a week.
Doctor, is there any chance at all we can talk to her tonight? We'd like to know if she got a good look at whoever it was that shot her.
She's not in any condition to answer that question right now. I'll let you know when you can talk to her.
Well, she could still be in some danger. I'd like to post a man outside of her door if I could.
I'll speak with hospital administration immediately.
Thank you.
You need any help on this?
No, I'm fine, Charlie, thanks.
Well, if you need anything, let me know.
Appreciate that.
Volunteer to 6 West.
I just heard what happened, man. Is she all right?
No, she's not supported. She's in the ICU.
Oh, my God.
Nurse administrator to pediatrics, please.
About a year ago, some guy comes into town and starts checking out some of the choicest girls, right? Now, none of the pimps took him seriously until they woke up one morning, checked out their inventory, and realized that 2 or 3 dozen of some of their choicest girls had disappeared.
Nurse administrator to pediatrics, please.
Sounds like the guy McCall was talking about. Does anybody know who this guy is? Have a description on him?
No, but from what I'm told, Nita Fargo, Susie Q, Vicky Lake, they all dropped out of sight just about that time.
Respiratory therapist to CCU.
Okay, Sporty, appreciate the info. I better find Vicky Lake.
Oh, there's a brother out there who owes me a favor, a big favor. And if there's anybody who knows where Vicky Lake is, Omer does.
Omer, huh? I didn't know he was back out on the street. Where can I find him? Omer, how you doing? Really? You're not still mad at me, right?
What are you looking for me for, Hunter?
Well, actually, I'm looking for somebody you might know.
And just who might that be?
Vicky Lake.
And you expect for me to help you find her?
Someone's killed 2 of her friends, Omer. She may be next.
And you're not looking to bust her? Just want to help her?
Yep.
Tell me why I should believe you.
People after Vicky, they shot my partner, Dee Dee McCall. She's in the hospital, paralyzed from the neck down.
You think he's telling the truth? Okay, Hunter. There's a massage parlor over on Fremont and Hill. You can't miss her. She's a dirty blonde, real skinny, but she's got a hell of a profile.
Thanks, Omer. I owe you one.
Cover charge is $20. Right this way.
That one.
Okay, that's a minimum $10 tip. What are you gonna do, bust me?
Vicky, I understand you know a man who runs girls up and down the highway in motorhomes. Is that right? Look, come on, Vicky. I don't know if you know this or not, but your girlfriends, Anita Fargo and Susie Q, well, they're dead. You could be next. Now, come on, talk to me.
Look, about a year ago, I had a fight with my pimp. And that's when I heard about this guy with the motorhomes. So I checked him out. He told me to meet him in Pershing Square. But he didn't come. He sent a woman named Flo. She was a working girl, maybe 40, with a lot of miles on her. She said I'd be getting $1,000 a week plus 20%. No pimps, no nothing. Just me and 3 other girls in a motorhome. I was on the road that night.
How many motorhomes they use?
I don't know, 8 or 9, maybe. Flo was the manager. She followed us around, told us which roads to take, where to stop.
She handled all the money, did she?
Yeah, once a week she'd pay us whatever was due and then put the rest in an envelope and leave. I saw her one time give the money to somebody in a big black Rolls, but I didn't see who was inside.
What does Flo look like? Can you describe her to me?
I don't know. She's red hair. She's maybe 5'6", 5'7". Kind of heavy, maybe 130, 140. Oh, yeah, she's got a tattoo. It's a rose on her shoulder up near her back.
What highways did that take?
All of the major truck routes. All we had to do was just get on the CB and say the Wild Bunch was pulling into a truck stop, and we'd be turning tricks like crazy.
Wild Bunch?
Yeah. Yeah, each RV had its own handle. Soft shoulder, hot pursuit, stuff like that.
And $1,000 a week and 20%, that's a lot of money, Vicky. Why'd you quit? Vicky, come on now. You're in danger. Your friends are dead. Talk to me here.
Yeah, that's right. I am in danger, all right. Talking to you. I have answered all your questions. The well is dry. Your time is up.
Name's Sergeant Rick Hunter, Metropolitan Homicide. You know how to get a hold of me? You know how it works. Thanks.
Sergeant, please don't ask her to talk too much. She's in pain and under a lot of medication.
Thank you.
Code blue, ICU. Code blue, ICU. Dr. Lynch to radiology. Dr. Lynch to radiology, please.
How you doing?
Okay.
Doctor told me not to have you talk too much. Just relax. Found Vicky Lake.
Susie, okay?
No, she didn't make it.
see the guy that did this?
Oh. I didn't see much.
Respiratory therapist to CCU. Respiratory therapist to CCU.
You're gonna be okay.
Hey, go ahead, Breaker. What's your 20? 10-4. What's on your mind, driver? I need a 20 on the nearest public scale. I gotta make sure this thing's legal before I leave the county. Breaker 19. Wild man, you got your ears on? This is Bigfoot, northbound on 5. I just passed a gypsy flying under I-46 underpass. This is Wild man. I got the hammer down and I'm riding light dead end of Phoenix for a load of cans. Better pull her back. There's a bear in the air taking pictures at the 180. Breaker 19. Anybody out there? I got 300 miles to go and I need somebody to keep me awake. If you're really hard up, there's an old geezer on 16 who's been singing up a storm for an hour and a half. I'm not that hard up. Guess I'll pull over and hit the box for a couple. KNX 60 off.
Breaker 19, this is Streaker. I'm at the Gag and Puke on 5 and I got Shagman looking for a ride. Anybody doing a sleeper run and needs a hand? Which way's he heading, Streaker? He's heading east, but he'll take any ride he can get.
This is Globetrotter. I'm heading for Houston. Can use a hand. Is that far enough?
That'd be great, Globetrotter.
Okay, see you at CalStar on 15th. I got a tilt cab and I'm hauling metalwork tin. Be ready, cause I'm running behind.
Right, see you in 15. Streaker out.
Breaker 19, BKA trucking northbound on 99. This is Sleepy Bear. You got your ears on?
This is BKA. What's the word?
Looks like you're riding heavy. If that's true, better pull off at 152 and go around. The county manager's around for bear at inspection 190.
10-4, Sleepy Bear. Catch you on the flip-flop. KMA 70 off.
Breaker 19.
This is Old Yeller, southbound on 99. Fancy footwork? You still pulling in at CalStar on Route 5? Negatory, Old Yeller.
Breaker 19. Hello, all you lonely truckers out there. This is the Wild Bunch calling to let you know we're on the highway to happiness.
Well, I'll be. I was just thinking to myself, I could use some pillow talk to get me through this long night.
Why don't you shut up, Breaker, and let the woman talk?
Now, boys, no fighting. There's enough for everyone. We're headed for Joe's CalStar, southbound just past the 78 exchange. We got a couple of experienced mechanics down here just waiting to service your big rig. We're in a country comfort cruiser, beige with a brown stripe. See ya.
Look, I'm very sorry. In backing up here, I misjudged the distance.
Yeah, well, you ought to be more careful.
Hey, Ginger, it's cold in here. Shut the door.
Look, why don't you come on in, huh?
Yeah, okay. Listen, I'm very sorry about your motorhome. I thoroughly intend to pay for it. It's a small dent.
Oh, really?
Hi.
Yeah, I'd like to forego my insurance if that's okay with you, and maybe we could exchange phone numbers and addresses. You could send me the bill.
Listen, as long as it's nothing serious, let's just forget it.
No, I insist on paying for it. It was my fault, and after all, I should pay for it.
Look, honey, I don't own this rig. And to tell you the truth, I really don't think the owner wants to exchange addresses with you. So, since it's not a big dent, let's forget about it, okay? Accidents happen.
Okay, thanks.
Would you like to stick around?
Stay for a drink.
Yeah, maybe have a drink.
Well, maybe under normal circumstances I'd do that, but the accident shook me up a little bit. Thanks. Wayne, good morning, Tunner. Listen, do me a favor, will you? I need an address for the following phone number, 555-7843.
Sergeant Hunter, I got the information on that RV you asked about.
Great.
Yeah, it's registered to Bay Industries, Post Office Box 6629, Hollywood.
Post office box? Jimmy, I need an address. Post office box won't do.
Oh, I'll get right on it.
Hi, it's Nicholson. Yeah, Nick, it's Hunter. I'm looking for a prostitute. Last time she was arrested was June of '86. Name is Florence Keene, K-E-A-N. She's connected with the people who shot McCall.
I'll get back to you as soon as I got something.
Great, appreciate it. I'm in the computer room now, so buzz me straight through. Right straight through. Hunter. Hunter. Yeah, Wayne, great. Terrific. That helps me out very much. Thanks.
I was walking down the hall and the door was open.
What
Saw the two bodies there, and that's when I called you guys.
Yeah, well, you better go to the hospital and have that x-rayed.
Yeah, get right on it.
You listen to what the man says, you take it easy. The DB's name is Mary Lakowski. Whoever shot her was standing behind that door when she came in, shot her in the back.
Ambrose, Mary Lakowski is the real name of a hooker by the name of Vicky Lake. That is not Vicky Lake. See ya.
Hey, I already told you she hasn't been here since the last time you came in. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Hey, you just can't come barging in a place like this. Get out. Jerk.
Look, I'll do my best, Sergeant, but I got a feeling that Vicky is long gone.
Now, look here, Sporty. Vicky knows an awful lot. That's why they're after her. Do me a favor, will you? Stay with me on this?
You know I will.
Thanks.
So when I checked out the address I had for Bay Industries, I realized it was an abandoned building. Well, then I'd ask myself, what would Sergeant McCall do in a situation like this? She'd get out the old wrapping paper and send them a package to the post office box.
Hi.
Sorry, no solicitors. Look, Phil, I don't care what you're selling. I don't want any.
I was wondering if you could answer a question for me. How is it that a little office like this could house what appears to be one of California's largest conglomerates?
I just work here, mister.
Can I talk to your boss?
You got a warrant? Because if you don't, I don't have to talk to you. Freewheeling wholesale. Could you hold, please? Are you just gonna stand there? Because if you are, I'm gonna hang up.
You've got 5 companies in an office that big, Jack. One of them belongs to your wife, Louise Hemmings. The rest belong to a John Arthur Hemmings. That is you, isn't it?
Mr. Hemmings' corporate holdings are a matter of public record. If this is some kind of official...
You're also running hookers up and down Interstate 5 in motorhomes, Jack.
That is a damn lie. It's also slander. Now, I run an honest business, and I've got a good name in this community. Unless you're here to arrest me, I want you out of my office.
You're a pimp, and you're a murderer, Jack. And you paid some punk to shoot my partner. Now I'm gonna get you.
You get out of my office.
Certainly. You've given new meaning to the term recreational vehicle, Jack. Call me when you want to confess. Nice shoes.
heard me. Shut the whole thing down. Florence. Florence, listen! You work for me. Now you get rid of the girls and get the RVs back in here. What the hell about Anita Fargo and Susie Q? Do whatever you want. Just get rid of those stinking hookers and make sure you and the vehicles are back here tonight. You got friends at City Hall. Will you use them and get the cop off my back?
Yeah, I know, Hunter, but we gotta be careful about this because you know what this sounds like. It sounds like an officer harassing an innocent citizen without just cause.
Well, look, I'm just trying to get the guy to make a mistake, Charlie. You know that, come on.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Big Jack's got one of the commissioners dumping on us. Now, I agree with your theory. Let's just hope it works. You know, you look like my cat after a bad night. Hairballs? Go home and get some sleep.
Sergeant Hunter, I'm Laura Decker. I saw you today at Big Jack's.
Yeah.
Well, I heard what you said to him. I took this stuff from his office. I want to help you get him.
Why is that?
He killed my father.
Dad and Mom were going to see America, but they had so much trouble with that damned RV. Dad finally had it checked out. It turns out it had been sold at least once before. Dad sued. And right in the middle of the trial, he had a heart attack and died. I canceled a trip I planned to Paris and got a job with Big Jack, hoping I'd find some way to make him pay for what he did. When you came in today, I decided I'd found the way. These are his in-house originals. They haven't been doctored yet by his CPA.
You mean the guy in his office?
Yeah, Roger Adler. Big Jack pays him a lot of money to make sure everything adds up.
Now, what about Big Jack's wife, Louise? Now, she's on record as the owner of one of his businesses.
Probably a tax scam. Louise is a real cheap-looking bimbo who can't balance her checkbook, let alone run a company. She's in New York right now. Jack sends her away a couple of times a year to help support the fashion industry.
Okay.
This is good. Do you have any cream?
Yeah, I'll get it for you. Jack finds out these files are missing, he's gonna come looking for you. I highly suggest you not go back to your house until this whole thing blows over, so you might as well stay here.
Oh, thanks. That's really nice of you, but I can't. I'd be imposing.
Well, you don't have much choice, honey. You're in danger. Excuse me. Hello. Great. I'll pick you up at the precinct in about 20 minutes. I'm gonna go out for about an hour, hour and a half. If anybody phones, don't answer it. If anybody knocks on the door, call the police.
Well, nobody knows I'm here.
That's fine. Just do as I say. I'll be right back.
Nice neighborhood, huh? What did you expect? She's probably pulling in $80,000 a year, and all that's tax-free. Yeah, that's Flo.
She's dead. This is L56. I've got a 187 victim. Suspect last seen driving a late model sedan with the left rear taillight out. Last seen headed east on Green Craig Avenue near Cantor.
Do you know it's 5 a.m.?
Whose initials are these?
The bank inspectors. See, dealers buy their inventories with borrowed money. Then when they sell a car, or an RV in this case, they repay the bank. The inspector's initials tell the bank that the vehicle's still on the lot, unsold.
All these loan agreements show that the RVs were sold before, weeks before, these pages were initialed.
We got him. He's operating out of trust.
What do you mean?
He's selling RVs, and he's not giving the bank their money. It probably amounts to millions of the bank's dollars. Big Jack plays the stock market all day long. I've heard him buying options, commodities, warrants. Rick, if we take this to the bank, we've got him.
You take this to the bank, you'll be arrested for theft. Let me ask you a question. What happens to Big Jack's business if his RVs stop coming in?
Well, this whole scam depends on turnover. RVs coming in as fast as they're going out. You cut off his supply, and he's had it.
Where does the supply come from?
They're all from Country Comfort down in San Diego. They've got a big plant right near the border in El Mirage.
Okay. I'm going to the hospital, and then I'm going to El Mirage for some sleep. Can Sergeant McCall come out and play?
Hi.
How you doing?
Okay.
You know, you may not see me tomorrow. I gotta go down to San Diego.
Why San Diego?
Well, I'll talk to you about that when I get back from San Diego. How's it going?
I can't feel anything yet, you know.
Well, the doctor said it'd take about a week for all the swelling to clear up.
Then what?
Dr. Parker, 3 North. Dr. Parker, 3 North, please.
You're gonna be all right.
This is L56. I'm in pursuit of an ADW suspect driving a late model red sedan, license plate number 1 Peter Charlie Echo 421. I need immediate backup at Mason Drive and Spring Street. L56 out.